What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Forza Horizon 3. In the last episode, we took care of a couple of PR stunts here in Blizzard Mountain, finished 2 races, as a matter of fact. In this episode, we're going to be actually starting off with a bucket list. We also did one of those in the last episode, which is pretty exciting. We're going to get one done this time, and then we're going to be jumping into a couple more races. I think after we finish the next race, and also, oh, there's a scenic spot too. But after we finish the next race, we should be able to unlock a lot more in the way of events. But let's take a look at this little scenic spot we found.
Will you look at that? Beautiful. Pristine. Is it wrong that I just want to blow across it in a V8 and rip the handbrake?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's wrong per se, but me personally, if I see a frozen lake, my first inclination is not to drive across it. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy like that, but frozen lakes are pretty, and if they're really, really frozen, it's like, sure, I'd love to walk out on that and mess around on it, but I don't know if I'd want to take a super heavy vehicle onto it and, you know, test my fate and test my life against the elements. I think that's kind of a bad idea. Like, ice fishing, sure. Although I tend to find that like the most boring way, the most boring form of fishing in the world. But, you know, just pretty much almost anything except taking a very heavy piece of metal and driving across a lake. But, all right, let's see what we got. Another bucket list here. This is number 7, which tells us that there's at least 7 bucket lists, which is a lot more than I was expecting for this area. Here we go. Reach the summit before dark in the Stratos Group 4. So this one's going to be a bit of a time sink, but it's also an easy difficulty one, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's do this thing. All right, race to the destination. Here we go. 2.4 miles. We got 2.5 minutes to get there. I think we can do it, right? Even though this thing doesn't have a lot of punch to it, I don't think I am too worried as we go. So we'll stay on Horizon Pulse for one more episode, and I think I will switch on over to either... I think I'll switch to Epitaph in the next episode, because we didn't really ever end up going to that while I was doing all of my achievement hunting in the last 4 episodes. Well, last 4 episodes. Last 4 episodes before I started Blizzard Mountain, I should say. So, might go to Epitaph, and then maybe after the fact we'll worry about Block Party or something like that. I just don't think I'm going to ever touch Timeless. Maybe we'll go to Future Classic. We haven't done that one a little bit either, I think. But, oh, you know, this thing actually handles, like, really nicely, even if it isn't the fastest in the world. But I have to say, I'm already, like, preferring my Jeep Trailcat to the Audi Quattro that I was using before. And this thing, oh, man, look at this. This thing drives like butter. It's so good. Well, except for that was a little weak, but that was more my fault trying to cut that turn too much. It's just beautiful. We're almost there. All right. And it doesn't turn super well. Yeah, all these vehicles, their top speed and their handling leave a lot to be desired, but everything else about them is pretty great. I think is what it was. Maybe it was top speed and acceleration. I actually can't remember. I know their launch is good and their braking is excellent, but that might be about it. Oh, it's so beautiful. You know what this makes me want to play? Now, this is maybe a little bit of a deep cut, but this makes me want to play Wii Ski. Does anyone remember that game? It's like one of the only like non-Nintendo first-party like motion control laden Wii games that was actually like legitimately fun and like well designed and actually controlled all right. Need to cover that on the channel at some point. But there we go. Bucket list done. That one was significantly better than the last one. Last one gave us basically nothing in the way of experience and credits. It was less than 1,000 of each, which is just like, why even waste my time? I get that it was short, but it wasn't short enough to warrant that. Regardless. All right, so now let's go hit our next closest race, which it looks like it's going to be this one. Maybe in the process I can hit this speed trap. We will see. In fact, I will set it, and I will see what I can manage with the Jeep Trailcat, because this thing might have a lot more get up and go to it than the Audi Quattro did, possibly. I mean, we'll see. It's also a lot more bouncy, so it does make it a little bit harder to control. So in that regard, it might be a bit of a struggle, but I will do my absolute best. So let's head up this hill. Whoa, my goodness, this thing is a sliding. Absolutely a sliding. I would like to get the 3-star on that at some point. The only downside to doing Blizzard Mountain, man, is like I can't bring any Lamborghinis out here, well, except from the LM that I didn't get to end up using. But I can't bring no, like, Lamborghini Aventadors out here. I can't bring no Ferrari LaFerraris out here. I can't bring no Ultimas and all the other cool hypercars. They just don't have a place here. That's kind of sad when you think about it, isn't it? A little bit. All right, I'm gonna try this. It's going to be really difficult, but I will do my absolute best. I don't know if it's going to happen. Try to get a little speed here, just to kind of get me started. Let's try to go around this corner without slowing down too much. All right, here we go. It's going to happen. Oh, it might. No, it's not going to. Whoa, that is a... Hold on a second. Did anyone know that these poles for the speed trap were really close together? I did not expect that at all. Well, let me try from the other direction then really fast, because I might be able to make that happen. Because I don't need to slow down too much, although I did knock down my points of reference there. But I'm like absolutely determined to get the 3 stars here, and it'll be funny because then I will actually unlock the next set of events without actually winning a race. Oh, you suck! Get out of here! Let's try that again. Freaking Solidarity. Whoa, it wouldn't let me turn there for a second. That was weird. I didn't think I was actually going to hit like a fully realistic like ice effect there, but I totally did. Should have turned away from it as opposed to, or yeah. But I didn't do that properly. There we go. All right, that's what I needed. Beautiful. All right, so that's it for a 3-star. And hey, I actually stumbled upon an XP board in the process. I will take it. So where's our unlock? Yep, there it is. And a $15,000 credit reward in the process. Not bad. All right, so you're going to show me where the rest of my events are?
Right. I have your new race schedule. If you want to be king of the mountain, and I know you do, you know the drill.
Okay, so another bucket list unlocked. This one's a number 2. It's a hard this time. I also got more challenge levels. What are these? A descent. Okay, we'll have to check those out. And this is a hill climb. Also interesting. Let's start by doing the scramble that I alluded to doing. So we're going to do first. Let's check that out really quickly. And then after that, we'll try the descent, followed by maybe the hill climb. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to go around this way. Head on over here. We also have a drift zone over here. Oh, that's always really exciting, having to do a freaking drift zone in the snow. How am I going to get 3 stars on those, man? Not like it's necessary, but... All right, so hard. Finish the race, win the race, and 1 clean start skill. So meaning I can't crash into anybody at the very beginning of this thing. Let's take the Ford. Well, actually, could take the RJ Anderson out, or the Bowler XRS. Let's take the Bowler out. Let's do that. See what this thing is capable of. Okay, so yeah, like I said, just can't be running into anybody to get a clean start. But here we go. Try not to bump anyone out of the way. All right, so if I can just weasel my way around all of you, that would be awesome. And that should count as a clean start, shouldn't it? I want to say it should. There it is. Okay, that's what I wanted. Yep. Yeah, it takes a little longer than I was expecting. Okay. So now I just got to win the race. Just didn't want me wrecking into anybody. Which, I mean, is very easy to do if I wanted to do it. It's just that sometimes you don't, because sometimes beating up the competition is the best way to win in this game. As I have said, I don't even know how many times before. But if I can just beat Axiba down here, all these new drivatars coming up and messing up the joint that I keep running into, especially because every single time I change cars, it just vehicles, it just throws a whole new set at me, and then of course my actual drivatar lineup with like Jafio and guys like that. All right. If I can... Whoa, that was a little tricky. Okay, wow. I somehow made something out of that, although it wasn't perfect. I'll still take it. Skill chain. Oh, it's a 3-lapper. Okay, that makes sense. Wasn't even paying attention to that until I got to the end. But yeah, we should be fine on this one. I don't think this one's going to give me too much trouble. I don't really have to slow down too much on some of these turns, because it's so easy to drift on this terrain that you can kind of take advantage of that opportunity. I mean, again, like I said, it's true with kind of any off-roading. Anytime you're on dirt, snow, I'm pretty much treating it the exact same way I would with dirt, which is, I mean, it's not too difficult to get the hang of. It just feels a little bit different. You feel like you have a lot more weight behind your vehicle than you do on standard races, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, unless, of course, you're driving the Jeep Trailcat, which feels like I am moving around. I don't know. I don't even know how to put it. It's got like the weight of like a derby car. It's just, it feels like I can just fling the thing around like it with ease. And why in the world? How in the heck did you catch up to me? My goodness. Like, I know those last couple turns were sloppy, but before that, I think I was doing fine. He's right on my butt. All right. See if we can generate some distance here. That's a little better. There we go. The further away you are, the happier of a camper I am. That was bad. That was actually bad. Oh, gosh. Okay, no, we're still good. We're still good. I just kind of slowed down a little bit more abruptly. That's fine. It's not like it really killed me. It's not like I careened off course or anything. It's okay. It's this little hill climb section right here that's always a bit scary, and it also seems like, is this the part where he's gaining on me? Not quite. Oh man! Oh, I was really afraid of what the physics right there was about to do to me, and I got really lucky that it didn't send me careening off in some direction. And instead, the wall was very generous to me there. But I will take it. Yes! Beautiful. And there's another 3-star. Okay. I love how there was an A-class in here with us for some reason. But I will take it. The 14,000 credits, enough for another wheel spin. I don't think that Caterham Superlight is going to do me a whole lot of good out here. But it'd be nice to win. I'll also take 90,000 credits, of course. Why wouldn't I? There we go. All right, let's go and check out, well, actually, let's do this drift zone first, which I need 15,000 points for. Then we'll go and hit this descent, which is just down the hill from here. Shouldn't be too bad. It looks like I've got exactly one turn to hit this on. So let's do our absolute best. Oh, wow, that was like the easiest thing ever. Okay, simplest 3-star of all time. I've also got another wheel spin out of that, which I think I earned from doing that, I guess. Is that what that was? It was way easier. So I only need 4 more stars, and we'll be just 1 star short. Oh, that's what it was, the 50,000 XP award. That makes a lot of sense. All right, let's try this thing. Forest Descent. 3 ultimate clean racing skills. And finish and win the race. Okay, ultimate clean racing skills are going to be tricky, but I will try my darndest. Let's pull out the RJ Anderson for this one. So what it's telling me is essentially I can't really be bumping into anybody during this race. I got to win this thing as cleanly as possible, which I will try.
How about a race to the bottom?
Okay, so this is just a straightaway then, huh? Possibly. Or, no, it doesn't really seem that way. It just seems like a winding path, but I do go down the mountain. Which, I mean, I should be doable. Let's just not knock any heads and bump any bumpers like I'm literally doing right now. It's exactly what I'm trying not to do. It still gave me a clean start at least. I will take that. Sir, can you not? Okay, got that. That's pretty good. Okay, still not the cleanest racing. Okay, we are in second now, although you are right on my butt. Don't hit anything. Okay, I really need to get these ultimate clean racing skills, which I think I can do. Just gotta keep it up. Here we go. It's going to be kind of tough to get. If I don't get the 3 stars on this one, I'm not going to hurt myself over it too much. I'm not going to bash my head against a wall on this one 1,000 times. I mean, the thing about Ultimate Clean Racing skills is they do stack on top of each other. So, like, if you get it one time, as long as you can keep the skill chain going, it's just going to be more Ultimate Clean Racing skills on top of each other. It's not going to, like, reset at a basic, great, and awesome Clean Racing. So, like, I'm at awesome Clean Racing now, although crashing into that wall might have just screwed me over. Oh, my goodness. Oh, RJ Anderson. Jeez, this truck. That might have just killed the entire race for me. I could not freaking pull myself out of that little crappy drift I was stuck in there. That's not good at all. All right. I might be in trouble. I might be in a lot of trouble here. Oh, dude, first place is so far ahead. Yeah, there's absolutely no way. I need to win this race more than anything. It's way more important. All right, screw it. We're going with the Jeep Trailcat. I tried that event multiple times, and it just was not working out at all. And so I need something with much better handling, much better acceleration. That's going to get me by a lot better because, like I said, I care more about winning this race than I do about getting all of those clean starts. So, yeah, let's just stick with this thing because it's just a race winner, evidently. I mean, it really is my absolute best vehicle in this particular class. So it doesn't surprise me that it's just going to give me a lot more easy wins out here, especially in Blizzard Mountain. Although I am absolutely 100% willing to drop some more credits to get myself something better out of this class. Look at that. I just pull away from everybody like it's absolutely nothing. I might even be able to get my Ultimate Clean Racing bonus here too, which I will happily take, assuming I can just kind of keep the lead here and not drive too recklessly. That is obviously the goal. So we're already at awesome tier, which is good. Of course, we're getting into the really tight bends that were really screwing me up when I was using the RJ Anderson truck. So hopefully I can handle this a little bit better with the Trailcat. So far, so good, actually. Ultimate Clean Racing, there's one. Okay, we were already able to get, look at that. Oh my gosh, this is just like night and day better. And then if I can turn, there we go. Not the prettiest, but again, my acceleration is king here. So it should get me by. Okay, there's another Ultimate Clean Racing. I just need one more, and I've got half the race left. So I should be fine. Although there is somebody kind of on my tail. I'm not too worried about them. There it is, 3. Okay, so let's just win this thing. But this is definitely doable. Way better than the RJ Anderson. That thing was just not cutting it. I don't know what it was. I just could not handle the turns with that thing. It just, every single time I would try to go into a remotely tight turn or try to brake, it would just fishtail like it was nothing. And that was just, oh, it was rough. Absolutely rough. Oh, we're getting into some really narrow passageways here, which is kind of cool, actually. I like that. That's interesting. There we go. I got out of that pretty nicely as well. So now that's left is just a straightaway. Of course, this thing is very bouncy, which is always my biggest fear with the Trailcat, but it looks like I got this thing. Beautiful. I love the flying finish. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Forza Horizon 3. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.